Hey everybody, and welcome to my One Piece review of One Piece Chapter 1144, titled A Time for Warriors. I don't have a whole lot to talk about this chapter. Starting off, we see as Frankie and Ripley continue further into Elbath and come across this giant looking structure. And I do mean like it's a giant building even by giant standards, and it appears to be some sort of a laboratory. And some people are saying it looks like a robot. I don't see it, but we'll see either later in this or when this gets like a color page or something. Bonnie and Lilith are inside of it. They found this place, and Bonnie says that it's 3,000 years old, which far outdates the Void Century at only 800. But as they're talking about it, a giant one of those nightmare creatures, the Thundercloud, appears and attacks. Cutting over to the Western Village, we see they're being attacked by the giant skeleton, and people are freaking out and all that. Gabon's son Colin tries to help, but is basically told, "Yeah, you're not going to be any help, kid. You might be Gabon's son, but you're not Gabon." But Nami quickly gets Yorl's attention and has the two giants who were attacked by Gyunko and Shamrock tell Jarl about the two who were attacked by the Gods Knights tell Jarl about the Gods Knights and how there's only two of them. Jinbei's like, all right, a bunch of weird shit's going on. It's devil fruit users, definitely. To which Brooks like, seems like kind of a lot for just two people, but we're not sure. And they sound an alarm basically saying that anyone who's not the Straw Hats, go after them. As there as let's see, Jinbei, Usopp, Nami, and Brook are thinking of what to do. They see Scopper Gabon. I mean, they see Colin like trying to make a ship. So, trying to load onto a small ship, and he says that he's the leader of the Colin pirates and asks them to join his crew, to which they do. There's like I think Tekking said where he's like, this might come back as a funny joke later on, where like Luffy is going to be irritated that four members of his crew joined another pirate's crew and challenge him to a Davy back fight. Which, if that's the case, that'd be hilarious. Go on over to the Gods Knights. We have Gyunko, who's listening to a song, just, hey, you're done with a meal, time to relax with a song. And just and Summers is here like just messing with her for or listening to a song, and is like, oh man, you like music? What the fuck's wrong with you? Okay, what's your favorite song? It's one called New World. It's by Soul King. Ah, New World. What, you got a problem with this one, huh? And Killingham's just like, dude, shut up. Like, let Gyunko listen to her music. So that is a song that Brooke actually played when they got back to the Sabaody archipelago. So she's apparently a fan of Soul King, and so this is furthering people's theory that Gyunko is, either a civilian who joined the Gods Knights and or will betray the Gods Knights. Some people think because she has goggles on her hat, and that's a common motif with all members of the what are they called, the Revolutionary Army. Either she was a Revolutionary Army member who betrayed them and joined the Gods Knights, or she's going to betray the Gods Knights to join the Revolutionary Army, or she's a double agent for the Revolutionary Army, or double agent for the Gods Knights, I suppose. But whatever. Saul is trying to stop the children from from going any further, but he can't hug them. So what he does is he puts down a shield trying to make a wall. One of the kids walks forward and hits it, so they can't walk any farther than that. And another kid walks forward, and as the two kids start touching each other, their thorns start cutting each other up. So that's clearly not working. So Saul goes to the back and uses a rope to essentially yoink the backmost one, and then continuing further while while it looks like Robin and Chopper are going to fight against the Fenrir. Uh, yeah, we just see a couple of spreads on like the various monsters attacking and people going. There's people talking like, "Where are Dory and Broggy? They're important." And there's a comment earlier of like, "Oh, they're in the bathroom." To which they come out and use the Hakuko sovereignty to completely destroy the. Is that the Needhog? I think that's the Needhog. It's no, it's a dragon. Whatever. And they explain that they just went to the bathroom to barf up all the booze they had to sober up for the fights. And we see as Scopper himself is taking out his axes and getting ready to fight. So it's awesome. We're gonna see some Scopper stuff. Um, I'm at this point. I'm guessing we're going to have Scopper versus Summers as like the big fights. Like Summers is going to fight Scopper, Luffy, and Loki. Probably not all at the same time. Um, yeah, and ultimately they're going to take on some injuries, but they're going to knock Summers down. But then Shamrock will return, and that'll be the final boss. That's what I'm currently guessing because Shamrock doesn't give main villain energy, but we'll see. Anyways, that's where we're ending the chapter. No break next week. It's actually like a day out before I can read it, and I'm so curious. And apparently, it starts with a color spread to celebrate the anime's return. So yeah, uh, short chapter review. Didn't have a whole lot to say. I'll talk to you guys next time for One Piece chapter 1145. See you guys then.